Alright, on today's video, we are back at the range, and today we are going to be testing out some more optics from Northtac. Northtac sent these to the channel for review, and today we'll be testing out the Northtac Ronin M-10 RDS with the Northtac M3 3-power magnifier. Now, if you haven't watched the video before this, we did the unboxing on both these optics. We went over all the specs, the red dot, the MOA, all that was covered in the unboxing video. Today, we're not going to be going over any of that stuff. Today is just testing this out, running a bunch of rounds through it, seeing how it holds up, and what I think about it at the end of the video. Alright, let's talk about price. You can buy both of these optics separately. But if you buy them together in the combo kit, you can get this set up for $2.99. Now the nice thing is, if you use my link in the description of this video to go to the Northtac website, you can use the coupon code Chris20 and you'll get 20% off the $2.99. I did go over there, I tested it, it does work, and it'll put you down around the $230, $240 range. Now we're going to be doing quite a few different tests with this. We're over on the pistol range right now. We're going to sight this in at 25 yards. We are going to take it to the rifle range. We're going to shoot some groups at 50 yards. We're going to shoot some groups at 100 yards. We're also going to set up some USPSA targets, do some quick shots at close range without the magnifier, and just see how well this thing holds up to the round count and what I think about transitioning from target to target on the move. That's enough talking. Let's go have some fun. Alright, we are over on the 25-yard range. We're going to get this red dot zeroed in, and then we're going to move over to the rifle range and shoot some groups with it. But right now I just want to get it on paper, get it adjusted at 25 yards before we move to the rifle range. We're going to be shooting some Red Army Standard. Here we go. Alright, our windage is perfect. We shot about, I'm using the magnifier, about 5 inches high. So I made an adjustment. Alright, she's coming down. Now, we talked in the unboxing video about how nice these clicks are. And they're super tactile, no mushiness to them, real easy to turn, but you can feel the clicks. I think we're perfect. Alright, at 25 yards, this magnifier is awesome. I can see all my holes on the paper, and I believe we hit the edge of the bullseye, so we'll go down there and take a look at it, and if we did, we'll just leave it there until we get on the rifle range. Alright, that was our first shot. That was our second. That was our third shot. And I moved it a little too far, and that was the fourth. And there's our fifth. We're not going to make any more adjustments here at 25 yards. We'll just wait till we get to the rifle range. Alright, we got 2 USPSA targets set up. We got 30 rounds loaded in a magazine. We're going to fire 2 shots into the A zone of each target and just keep transitioning back and forth. Now, I did not paste up the headshots on those. Those are from another video. We are going to just be shooting for the A zone of the target. Alright, I got the magnifier flipped to the side. And I've got this red dot turned up to about 9 right now. It is super bright out today, sun's shining, and in the unboxing video we talked about this dot starbursting a little bit on the white background in the studio, but out here in the sunlight and looking at these USPSA targets, it's pretty crisp. It's just got just a slight bit of starbursting around it. Other than that, I'm pretty impressed. Alright, let's run a 30 round mag out. See what I think of this dot. Alright, here we go. All right, ran all 30. Let's get out and look at the target. All right, here's our target on the left. All our shots in the A zone, 1 Charlie. All right, our target on the right. All our shots in the A zone, and that one did hit the perf. All right, we got my son Christian out here, the cameraman extraordinaire. He's going to tell us what he thinks of the Ronin M10.
All right. Well, I like that. The bright dot on it. It's really easy to move around and find your target. Overall, I like it.
Got a big window on it, doesn't it?
Yes, that's what I love about it too. It's easy to get your full target in there.
All right, I got Keith out here at the range with me. This is going to be his first shots with the Northtac Ronin M10 and the M3 3-power magnifier.
That's a crisp, clean dot. The window is giant for what it is. But the magnifier is clean. It's like everything's right there in front of you.
All right, we got our good friend Gene from Reloading from the Hot Pot. We're going to get his take on the Northtac Ronin M10 and the M3 magnifier.
Great. Nice bright dot. Great for target acquisitions on a quick. That's really nice. I like this little cool feature too. No lock on it, just flip over. Most excellent.
All right, we're back from the Richwood Gun and Game Club. We're set up on the 50-yard rifle range. And I'm going to keep the 25-yard zero on this Ronin M10 because the type of shooting I was doing at Richwood is what I'm going to be doing the majority of the time with this AK. What I want to do today is shoot a 5-shot group without the magnifier and a 5-shot group with the magnifier. So since we're zeroed at 25 yards, I'm going to aim about 4 inches low here on the 50-yard range. The ammo we're going to be using is something new. I picked this up. This is Norma Tactical. Never shot this on the channel. It is a brass cased 7.62 39. This is traveling at 2,430 feet per second, and it is a 124 grain round. Got 5 of them loaded up. Let's shoot a group without the magnifier. All right, at 50 yards without the magnifier, I can see the red bullseye in the center of the target, but just faintly. All right, we're going to flip the magnifier over. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I'm going to turn this dot down just a little bit. Nice. This magnifier is is crystal clear. Now at 50 yards, I can almost see the numbers on the target. All right, here we go. All right, this was my 6-shot group without the magnifier. So, I don't know, they're all within about 4 inches of each other at 50 yards. And this was my 5-shot group with the magnifier. Now, I kept these 3 stacked about 3 inches apart, 2.5, 3 inches apart. I did have 2 over here. So, I didn't really group better with the magnifier or without it, but it was definitely a lot easier to see this target. All right, my final thoughts on the Northtac Ronin M10 and M3 magnifier. Man, I absolutely love this setup. We fired hundreds and hundreds of rounds through this over the course of this video. I've shot it, my son shot it, Keith shot it, Gene from Reloading from the Hot Pot shot it. We put a lot of rounds through it, and this thing has held 0. It's just a great setup. The dot is just super bright. That window's huge, and it just makes a perfect dot for the AK. Now, I know we talked at the beginning of the video, I was going to stretch this out, shoot a 100-yard group. I was not impressed with that Norma ammo at all, and that was all I took to the range to test with. I've shot steel cased. The group's better than that. But with that being said, this AK has never grouped really, really well. So I just decided to shut it down after we shot 50 yards with it. Now, my groups weren't really any different between using the magnifier and not using it, but it definitely made it easier to see the target. Without the magnifier, I could not see the white numbers on those blue targets, but with it, I could. Now, I really only have one complaint, and it really doesn't have anything to do with Northtac. It seems to be a common issue with most magnifiers. It doesn't have the best eye relief, but neither have any of the other magnifiers I've tested on the channel. So that's why everything's sitting back so far. Now, a lot of that has to do with the folding stock adapter. I do want to get rid of this because I never use it. I just want to put a regular adapter on here, and then the buffer tube and the stock, and that will shorten everything up a little bit, not a whole lot. But like I said, it's not Northtac, it's every magnifier I've used. They just don't have the best eye relief. Alright, so at the end of the day, I absolutely love this. I highly recommend it. The dot is just awesome. Crystal clear, super bright. Seems to be super durable. AKs are not very forgiving when it comes to optics. This thing has had no issues holding 0. And if you want to stretch out a little bit, having this magnifier to be able to flip over behind it, it's really nice addition to the dot. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.